Amigos, otra fiesta, tío, y nos conectamos de manera virtual con el actor Colin O'Brien de la nueva película de Stephen King, The Monkey. Hello, Mr. Colin. How are you?
Hey Luis, how are you?
Good to see you. Good to meet you, even though we're doing this virtual, but it's nice to meet you. How's it going?
Yeah, it's really nice to meet you finally. I've been a big fan for a while.
We have been chosen to witness its power over life and death in its most devious ways.
Everybody's so excited for The Monkey. And it's crazy because, listen, I grew up with like Chucky. I'm aging myself right now.
Oh,
But like, there's like this cursed toys, now we got The Monkey in
yeah.
2025. What can you tell us about the movie?
Well, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised by it. I think it has a lot of unique aspects that differ from Chucky as well. Um, it really does a good job at not taking itself too seriously. It's a really fun movie. A lot of the deaths are really creative, and I think it's really fun. I think if you like Chucky, there's another aspect to this movie that's fun as well. Um, it's absurdist, Oz is really dark and hilarious. Um, I really love his writing, and I think if you like, haunted toy movies or, if you like gory movies, and you'll really like this too.
When you play Petey,
Yeah,
okay, so tell me
that's
about your character. Petey is basically Theo James's son in the movie, right?
that's right. Yeah, what Petey does in this film is he really brings up the difficult to talk about issues, especially with Hal. Because while Hal wants to just, ignore all of the, um, trauma he's given to his son from, abandoning him and not being around, Petey wants Hal to face that and to, come to terms with that and show him that he appreciates him.
When it came to like become this character and stuff, like what do you do to like prepare for him? Like obviously this is an adaptation from a story that was written in 1980s. Do you read about him? Like, how do you like turn into him?
So when it comes to adaptations, I really try to not differ, but like create something anew, especially because this project was so much more different from the short story. Um, of course, I still want to honor, the original work by Stephen King. My mom's a big fan. She's been one since she was a teenager, and so it's been really exciting being able to work on a second Stephen King adaptation. But I do try to sort of focus on the characters' internal issues and drives and motivations.
I just realized that we're like kind of like rocking like somewhat the same jacket,
No, I know, man.
right? What the like? Listen, great mind things alike.
No, for real. I should have worn my necklace too. Yeah.
Yeah, listen. Next time we're gonna talk about it before, and we'll just rock the same fit.
Okay. Okay. We'll collaborate on that.
I'm an empath. Like I feel everything and like go crazy with like any kind of feeling. I can only
Yeah.
imagine like the vibe like on set when you're doing a horror film. Like what is
Yeah.
that like and how do you separate that from like your life? Because obviously when you're in it, you have to like make believe and you have to like feel everything. How did that
Yeah.
stress like, affected you or like what do you do to like not let it like get to you?
Yeah. So a lot of times, it's almost kind of shocking how different horror movies are on set from the final product. On this set, there was a couple times where I was freaked out by like the special effects department. They made a lot of really cool stuff. Specifically, there was this dead body, and I don't want to give details about the death because that's going to be a surprise in the movie. But it's got a bunch of holes in it, and it's like morbidly disgusting looking. And I didn't know it was gonna be there. And I arrived on set, and I looked behind me in the back seat, and there's this like chorus dead body, and I'm like, oh my God, that looks so real. Um, so there's definitely some scary props. I feel like the props department is almost out to get me at times.
They
But
did
for
their job because they got you.
dude, they were so good.
I was reading, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I was reading that you're a fan of horror yourself.
Yeah.
What
Well,
are some of like your favorite titles? What are some of like your favorite like movies that you like?
yeah. So first off, I was sort of introduced to horror by my mom. She was a big Stephen King fan growing up. In fact, when she was a teenager after she read Salem's Lot, she put a bunch of garlic cloves like up in her window, because she was that like afraid of them, and that led to a whole another like you know down another path down to obsession with vampires. But we're not going to get into that. Um, of course, my favorite horror movie is The Monkey now. Um,
Listen,
um,
it has to be. It has to be. You're
yeah,
part of it.
no, I know. It was actually I was really, really surprised. My expectations were already high when I first saw it. But I hadn't seen it before last night, and I really loved what Oz and the production team did with it. It was really fun.
You got to see the whole project already. You got to sit down and watch
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Last night was the first time.
That
Yeah.
probably surreal to see like the final product and like see yourself like doing all these things, because I'm sure one thing is to like
Yeah.
film it or whatever, but then when you see like the final production, what was that like? What is something that like you saw that you were like, damn, this is like crazy, without giving any spoilers? I'm terrible with spoilers.
Okay. Oh
So
no, I get it. I get it. Okay. I'm gonna try not to Tom Holland this. Okay, so um it's really, really cool seeing like the final version because of course you read the script, it's gonna change over time. They might cut scenes and you can talk with the director and the writer and they have visions. Um, but it's sort of hard to get like a grasp of what they're actually going to do because, I'm not gonna be part of the post-production. I'm not gonna see the clips until the premiere. And so it was really cool to see um sort of the CGI and the special effects. There's a lot of fun stuff on this movie. Um, a lot of shocking moments, a lot of funny moments, and a lot of moments that'll make you a little uncomfortable.
what is something that you think is gonna surprise the audience, that when they sit there they're like, I did not see this coming?
Probably the deaths. Yeah,
Yeah.
they happen in like ways you'd never expect. Go see The Monkey. Go see The Monkey. February 21st, it comes out. Go see it in theaters. Book your tickets now. It's a really fun movie. It's a dopamine rush for horror fans. I really love how it turned out. Go see it.